Hi, my name is Coach Josiah, and this is the 11U and 13U walkthrough. We are going to do UNAA rules, so 3 fails, ask it or risk it. If you have a question, come find me tomorrow. It is a 25-point course. Your time limit will be 3 minutes and 30 seconds. The ask it or risk it rule basically states that if you have a question about the course, like some kind of iffy technique or maybe some new beta that you want to try, but you're not sure if it is legal, you should probably ask a coach first, or the person leading the competition. In this case, it's me, if it is okay for you to try it, because it might not, and I might call you on it in the competition. So it's always safe to ask before you run, then be called on it in the competition. So ask it or risk it. Our first obstacle is the trampoline jump. This is a 2-point obstacle. Your first point will be touching these wooden rings. Your second point will be grabbing the black V at the very end. First point, touching the ring. Second point, black V. Just don't touch the blue. You don't have to use both rings. If you want to use one, that's okay. I will give you guys a warning. It is it's very difficult to monkey bar, so I would appreciate if you guys did not try monkey barring. Especially if you peeled off and hit that trampoline, that might hurt a lot, so don't monkey bar. It's very difficult. You're gonna have to let shade between this. And make sure to wait for the clear on the rings, that's the first point, and the black V, that's the second point. The second obstacle is the foam course. This is a 2-point obstacle. Your first point is touching that yellow block, that second yellow block, and your second point is landing on the black mat after the red quad steps. Your second point is right here, and your first point is on that second yellow block right here. You can use your feet on the quad steps. I mean, your hands, you can use your hands on the quad step if you'd like. You can cap jump. Just make sure that you do not touch the wall or no point, and do not touch the truss. All right, truss is off, wall is off, don't touch the ground either. Be careful, if you touch the ground, no point, and I'll call you on it. The next point, the next obstacle is a 1-point obstacle. Mountain goat climb. You're going to go from this black mat all the way to the other black mat. You can use your hands on the wall if you would like. One-point obstacle from black mat to black mat. You can use the wall. Just don't touch the ground, don't touch the truss. After that, the next obstacle is the tilting ladders. This is a 2-point obstacle. Your first point is the last rung of the first ladder, and your second point is ending on the platform. The platform is a precision landing, so you can't go forward and you can't go back. You must stay on the platform. This rung is your first point. Point is getting to the platform. You may skip rungs and you may skip the first point rung, but if you skip the first point rung and you miss any rung after that and fall, so from right here, if you miss and fall, that is no point. If, however, you do make it past the rung right there and you show control, that will count as your first point, just on or past that rung. After that, our next obstacle is the ring sliders. You're going to start on the platform. This is a 2-point obstacle. Your first point will be touching that wooden ring, and your second point will be making it to the end platform. Once again, it is a precision landing, so on the platform, not past, not behind. If you step past the landing platform, no point. If you go back, no point. So stay on the platforms. First point, second point. After that is the mixed grips. This is a 2-point obstacle. Your first point will be touching the first green cannonball. Your second point will be making it to that end platform. Once again, precision platform. Stay on the platform, not on or past. This cannonball is your first point. Second point is making it to the platform. Since your second point is making it to the platform, you don't have to use this cannonball. If you would like to skip it and go straight to the platform, you may do so at your own risk. One thing about this obstacle is you may not top on these cones. All right? Your hand must stay on the red at all times. So if your hand goes up like this, on this first one, I will call you on it. And if you do it again, no point. After that, our next obstacle is the rings. This is a 2-point obstacle. Your first point will be touching that first yellow ring. And if you're tall enough, you may reach out and start on that. That's okay. So that's your first point. Your second point will be ringing the bell. Touch point. Just ring the bell and that's your point. After that, your next obstacle is the balance lane. So the teeter-totter and white pipe is a 2-point obstacle. Your first point will be getting to that tire, and your second point will be getting to that second tire. So as soon as your both feet come off the ground, you have started the obstacle. So once your foot comes off, if you go back to try and balance yourself, no point, because both your feet are off the ground, you have started the obstacle. So make sure that you are ready before attempting this obstacle. Don't rush this. All the way across. This is your first point. After that, it's the white pipe. This is the second part to the 2-point obstacle. You get your second point if you get to that tire. Second point. This pipe does bend slightly in the middle. It won't break. And these supports are not secure, so if you slide on it, it will fall off. If the pipe falls off, no point, even if you make it to the tire. The pipe has to stay on the supports for your point. Your next obstacle will be the caps. This is a 1-point obstacle from this tire to the gray carpet. You may skip caps if you so desire. Do so at your own risk. You must make it onto the carpet for your point. This is a 1-point obstacle. If you touch the black, no point. After that, you will be coming over to the trapeze bars. You may monkey bar these if you so desire. This is a 2-point obstacle. Your first point will be touching this trapeze bar, the second trapeze bar, and your second point will be catching the special delivery. You can catch the special delivery on the sides, in the middle, but you may not catch it on top. First point, second point. After that is the unstable green cylinders. Treat this like a diamond dash. Step in the middle. If you step on the sides, they will fall over. This is a 1-point obstacle. We will have a platform for you to land on. It is on or past. It is not a precision platform. So on or past that platform, just do not step back or no point. One-point obstacle. Be careful, don't rush this, guys, because if you step on the side, on any side, anywhere but the middle, it will flip up. So be very careful. Step in the middle, take your time. This is a 2-point obstacle. Your first point is touching the black ring in the middle, and your second point is making it to the end platform. You can reach out as far as you'd like. Your first point is touching the ring, so that's your first point. Get a good swing. The next one is kind of higher up, all the way to the black box. This is a precision platform, so you have to be on it. You can't step forward, past, or step back. And once again, don't touch the truss. After that, the next obstacle is the ring toss. This is a 2-point obstacle. Your first point will be touching that second ring. And your second point will be making it from this red ring to the end platform. Once again, your first point will be touching the second red ring. Your second point will be making it to the platform. The bow tie is off. You may not touch the bow tie. The only part of this obstacle that you can touch is the red ring. Once you made it to this platform, that is your second point on our pass the platform. All right, the last obstacle is a 2-point obstacle. This is the warped walls. This is your choice. You can either choose the small warped wall or the medium warped wall. You will get 2 chances, but once you choose a wall, you have to stick with it and you cannot change your mind. So if you choose the medium wall and you fail the first time, you cannot switch to the smaller warped wall. And if you choose the smaller warped wall and you get it, you can't shift over to the medium warped wall. So you get your point when both hands are on top of the white, and then you must ring the bell to stop your time. So I get my point when my hands are up here, then I can shift over, ring the bell to stop my time. Super pumped to see you guys tomorrow. Drink lots of water. And if you have a question about the course, just find me on competition day. See you guys.